You've seen the American flag, 50 stars. But what if there was a 51st? There's one place that has been so close to becoming the next US state. It uses the US dollar. It has US citizens. It even sends athletes to the Olympics under its own flag. So why isn't Puerto Rico a state? And what would actually happen if it became one? Let's break it down. Puerto Rico is a small island in the Caribbean, about 1,000 miles southeast of Florida. It's been a U.S. territory since 1898, after the Spanish-American War. Here's the twist. People born in Puerto Rico are U.S. citizens, but they can't vote for president. They don't have full voting power in Congress, and their government has less autonomy than a state. Imagine being part of a country, but not having the same rights as the rest of it. This isn't a new debate. Puerto Rico has held 6 referendums about statehood since 1967. In the most recent vote in 2020, 52% of voters said yes, they want to become a state. But it's complicated. Congress has to approve any new state. And turning Puerto Rico into a state could shift the balance of power in Washington. More senators, more representatives, more electoral votes. So the issue has become political. Some argue it's unfair taxation without representation. Others say Puerto Rico should be independent, not a state, and some just ignore it. So let's imagine it does happen. Puerto Rico becomes the 51st state of the United States. Here's what would change. They'd get 2 U.S. senators full voting rights in Congress, the ability to vote for president, more access to federal funding, and programs, higher taxes, since they'd fully pay into the federal system. Oh, and yeah, we'd need to redesign the American flag to fit 51 stars. Fun fact, there are already dozens of designs for a 51-star flag. Some actually look better than the current one. Puerto Rico isn't the only U.S. territory. There's Guam, the U.S. Virgin Islands, American Samoa, and the Northern Mariana Islands. Millions of people live in U.S. territories, and they're all citizens or nationals, but most don't have full representation. So statehood for Puerto Rico could open the door for more changes down the line. Right now, Puerto Rico is in political limbo. Some U.S. leaders support statehood, others don't. And Puerto Ricans themselves are still divided. Some want statehood, some want independence, and some want to stay a territory. So the big question isn't just can it happen, it's will America ever be ready to change its flag? One island, one vote, one decision that could change the shape of the United States, literally. So what do you think? Should Puerto Rico become the 51st state? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you love learning stuff like this, hit that subscribe button, because next time, we're explaining why American money isn't backed by gold anymore. See you in the next one.